grade. That cute girl, your third date. That backpack, that snapback you've had since the third grade. The first time you got laid, the worst time you got played. It hurt, but you're okay. You learn from your mistakes. Your friends back in high school, we thought we were so cool. We'd steal Jack, my dad's stash, and drink the whole night through. The first time you first moved, that's new job, a new roof, new student, made new friends, a new start, a new you.
And we're on.
We are on. What is up, guys? Are you staying otaku?
You get us neat. Did say sadwa.
Ba da ba doo boo to doo boo ba da ba.
Ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da da ba ba. You guys gonna watch the new One Piece movie?
Because we are. Quit laughing. That was a serious moment.
That was a good time, though. Seriously, though, that was a very serious conversation. Let us know if you could understand our new language that we just came up with.
Yeah, it's called the Avatarian.
The Avatar. Are you saying that because of the TikTok we posted?
Oh, I was actually thinking of like the blue people, but, which is
that movie's coming out soon.
Which is always what happens when you talk about that.
I know. I'm pretty sure that like Nickelodeon can't call any other projects that have to do with the series Avatar because of the Avatar movie.
The next one's gonna be Avatar: The Way of Water. Which is the name of the new movie coming out in December.
Well, here's the thing. I watched something on TikTok, and like someone was like, I think that James Cameron, the guy who writes the scripts and stuff, also the director, I'm pretty sure, likes Avatar because the first movie was about the sky, pretty much. This one's called The Way of Water, so it's about new Eno
totally
people.
sounds like it would have been like an Avatar: The Last Airbender thing.
So we got this one. It's called The Way of Water, and the new Eno people are like, their way of life is like the way of water. That's the title.
That's why they named it that. I thought they were afraid of water.
No water. But then he was also thinking maybe the next two will also be about Earth, and maybe the one after that will be about fire.
Well, they have them all named out already.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay, well, what are the other ones called then?
Dang, I was like, is he going to make me look them up?
It's time to do some research.
All Avatar.
By the way, in case you guys are wondering, I'm pretty sure this movie comes out December 16th, and I can't wait.
2 days before my birthday. It's going to be my birthday movie.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if a good movie will come out during my birthday.
One Piece Red.
Nope, that's out today, November 4th. And then, because the thing is, like, January is, like, known as, it's known as the month where all the bad movies come out.
No, maybe they didn't name them. They just said how many there's going to be.
Aren't there, like, three more? Or
yeah, I think there's going to be a total of 5. But anyways, I guess right now they don't have a name. I swear there was something that came out when we were doing D23 where they showed, like, a list of all the Avatar movies and their names.
Okay.
I can't find it. So I guess I should just say that this episode is sponsored by
no one.
Bubble Nuts. Taste the Dragon? We're not sponsored by ourselves?
No, we're not. We're not paying ourselves.
Good point. Well, then do it with me. This day's episode is sponsored by Bubble Nuts.
Taste the Dragon.
The new flavor of G Fuel.
No!
Which is our sponsor.
Dang it, you tricked me. You can't give Bubble Nuts to G Fuel?
I don't know. We get big enough, he might.
Just imagine, like, G Fuel coming out to us like, yo, we want those Bubble Nuts.
And we want them on our container. What flavor is Bubble Nuts?
Every flavor.
It's the dragon flavor, dog. Tastes like the dragon nuts.
So let's chat. How's your week, man?
Better than dragon nuts.
I hope so.
Oh, it was fun because you got to come over and we got to play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! And
Yeah.
We made a video out of it that I also decided to post, and it ended up doing really well.
Yeah.
Which
on TikTok, at least.
Surprised you, but didn't really surprise me because I don't know if you noticed, but one, comedic mixed with like a well-being thing, they do pretty well on social media. Anything that's like self-positively or like promoting a self-message of well-being, they usually do pretty good on
Fair.
social
Fair.
medias. And considering that video was a comedic take on social connection, did not surprise me that people liked it. I wonder if it's like something that triggers in people's brains where they're like, I have to like this video or else people will think I'm a bad person. I must like social connection or else people think I hate people.
I feel like that's a lot of topics these days.
And I hate people. I should have said that at the end of the video. Social connection. I hate people.
Not you guys, though. You guys are great.
Hey, you guys are good. Anybody who doesn't listen to the podcast sucks.
The boss cast?
Yeah. The boss cast, dude.
The
Because this is the boss of all casts.
Oh, whoa, wow.
Hit song. All right.
So what are you talking about today?
I was waiting for you to tell me how your week was, man. You think you could just skip?
I thought I could.
Skip telling them, the beautiful and ugly human beings that are watching this, and dogs and cats, about your day?
And the underground people,
and
of course.
And the deer and the underground people? And the Abyssians?
By the way, this
from
podcast...
Tale of Abyss?
By the way, this podcast is brought to you by the underground people.
And G Fuel.
No, not G Fuel.
And their new flavor, Abyss Goop.
Oh my gosh. That does not sound good. Yeah, by the way, so we're watching Made of the Abyss, and it's really messed up. It's good, but it's really messed up. We watched the movie
I would
Deep
say
of
the
Dawn.
first season wasn't that messed up.
No, here's the thing. Like, the first season is like, it starts off cute, right?
Yeah.
And then it gets messed up, and that's what makes it really messed up.
I see.
Mainly at the end, where you see that one creature, and she has, like, one eyeball and stuff, and then you find out about their backstory.
Oh, that was at the end, wasn't it?
Yeah. And
Okay,
then
so
we
yeah.
watched the movie Dawn of the Deep.
Where they turned it up.
Yeah.
Somebody was like, what? And they're like, here, let me turn it up.
times 100.
Let me put peoples in containers, dude.
And they're still alive.
Yeah, without their skin and bones.
And then that person's going to turn into a white whistle. Because that's what they're made out of. The white whistles are made out of people.
Although I will say it again. I still am curious about the game.
Fair. I'm not.
Speaking of games, that's a perfect segue. Wait, so was your week good or what?
Dang it! Thought you'd forget about it.
I will not forget.
I did a nice transition out of it, too.
So you must have had a bad week. You don't want to share.
It was okay.
It was okay?
It was okay.
I thought you opened up a new shop.
No, I didn't. It's not open yet.
Oh, well, why didn't you open it?
Because there's not enough merch on there
Because you were waiting to cut the red ribbon on here, aren't you? Or blue ribbon. Red ribbon's better because of the Red Ribbon Army.
There's not enough merch on there yet.
One piece of merch is enough merch.
I see what you did there, but no. Anywho, you were saying?
Wait, so what else? Any, did you get any bites on your, freelance?
No. That's the thing, though. Like, I think I'm getting sick of, like, Fiverr and Upwork, honestly. Just because there's, like, a lot of, like, cheap jobs on there.
You know, I noticed that we put the table like this so we look at the camera more.
But we're not looking at the camera?
We're not looking at the camera, one. But I noticed that also that we're getting our stretches in because we're, like, contortionists, like... Yeah, man! Talk to me! I think I just broke 3 of my vertebrae. So, yeah.
I'm thinking about, like, going and, like, emailing, like, different companies, like, hey, this is what I do, I like your work, yada, 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 and stuff like that.
Well, if you guys have any suggestions for him, let him know if you guys are freelancers and you know anything that works for you. Maybe he can do it, too.
Help a brother out, please.
So, does that mean you're giving up on the freelance for a little bit, or are you gonna continue doing it?
I'm just gonna like take a different approach on it, cause like my last job, like I got a client, and like you know my fee was like I lowered the fee down to $20 because it's like Fiverr, and I was like, oh well, if I get like a bunch of gigs, then that'll help out.
Okay.
But you know it doesn't because I'm not getting as many gigs as I want, and then also they take a Fiverr takes a cut out of it, so I didn't make 20. I really made 16.
So what you do is you still do a freelance, but then you go to a different country where the money's worth more.
Like
then
Japan?
Then you're getting paid a lot more. No, I think a lot of people go to, is it the Philippines?
I don't know. I could not tell you.
I think it's the Philippines. There's like 2 countries that a lot of people will go to, and they're actually like really nice, but like the dollar is worth a lot more there. So like you could get paid that $20 job, and it took you most of the day.
I mean, yeah, it took me most of the day, but at the same time, it took me like 1 day to complete.
True. So you got $20, right?
Yeah.
And how many hours would you say?
So, probably about like 3 hours.
3 hours?
I guess no, it didn't take me most of the day, but that was like on top. I can't really tell you because that's on top of like taking breaks and stuff too.
Ah, okay. So let's say
Let's just say it took me 3 hours to complete
let's
it.
say 4, so it's easier.
All right.
So that's $5 an hour, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So you got $5 an hour to work on somebody's project. I think the reason why a lot of people move to these 2 countries, or whatever, or why a lot of the Fiverr people come from there, is because you can do that job for $20, and instead of being where you equivalated $5 an hour, it would be like you got $50 an hour.
Can we move to the Philippines?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of people who have like really nice houses and stuff out there because they do their online business making the American money, or a different country that has like a higher value money.
Yeah.
And then they exchange it for that country's money, and then they're like living lavish.
Yeah, because it's higher value, so they actually made more money just by living in that different country.
Yeah. So I don't know if that was controversial or not. I'm just telling you the facts, man. I saw on there's a documentary on HBO Max called what was it called? It was like some big conspiracy theory guy that was going around the internet. I can't remember what his name was, like X or V or something like that.
XV.
XV. I'll just call him XV.
Sounds like a training program. XV. Get your mark on.
For some reason, I can't remember the name. Q. Yeah. So there was a big, like, when Trump was president and stuff, there was a big group. It even became a thing where there was, like, Q-tubers who would just be, like, posting about what Q was saying and stuff like this. And apparently Q was, like, foretelling things that would happen or...
Oh, my gosh.
Like that. But anyways, he was, like, this huge conspiracy guy. And I was watching that documentary. And when they were trying to find out who Q was and they were getting down through people, a lot of these people were living in those 2 countries and had these big houses and multiple cars because they were exchanging their money.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I was like, dang, apparently
crazy.
that's what you got to do. But also another personal story is when we were doing the Dojo 42. I don't know if it was when we were doing it or when I was doing it solo, but a lot of my art, well, it wasn't when we were doing it because I have you do my artwork now. But I had somebody on Fiverr doing it. And I was like pen paling this person too. So like they were my personal artist, but I was still paying them for the jobs, and we were like talking back and forth.
Okay.
And then it got to the part where they said, hey, like they take 40% of my thing. Can we just make this outside business because we're, closer friends?
Okay.
So I just started giving him it outside so he could keep all the profits. But anyways, the point is, we were talking, and yeah, he does Fiverr and he lives over there. He's native to there though, but the reason he does it in American dollars is because we think of it as just a $5 bill. Like, oh, nice, we got a deal, man, doing this for $5 bills. But over there, they're like, yes, I just made $200-$300.
Which is freaking nuts.
Yeah, so food for thought. That's what this show is about, segues, man. I was editing our podcast, and I was on the site, and I was like, I've never updated our podcast info, like the summary. So, like, when you go to podcasts or, like, I don't know if YouTube does this, too. You can go there. It's like when you go to TikTok and you see the bio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like that. So, it's the overall summary of the channel. And it still said, get your weekly news on time every week on Fridays while our 2 hosts or whatever debate a weekly topic. Will they get along or will they be battling out more? Yeah. I was like, our show is so far from that now that I ended up like deleting it, and obviously I just said, I realize what we are now. We're just a chat show.
Pretty much.
We chat about otaku stuff that it mostly is relevant, but some of the stuff is like things that aren't as relevant in today, just because we spin off.
But who cares? We want to.
Yeah, so I just switched it as just two otakus talking otaku things. Join us on live if you want, or just listen. That was like a really simplified version. I made it.
I had to go. I
but
had to go in and I changed the YouTube banner because it said like anime news, gaming news, and discussions. I'm like, I mean, that's still kind of us, but I feel like that's still off the mark. So
I was gonna.
I just like redid the banner. And I just took it off.
Hey, I was gonna ask you too if we could make a new logo icon for our podcast,
Why?
just to make it a little more appealing to look at.
You don't like my logo?
No, I want to keep the logo part. I said that wrong. I just want to add to it. Like, can we move the logo up, keep the purple background, and maybe like add a cartoon figure of me and you, like sitting at a table in front of a microphone, or dressed up as like a ninja or samurai or something. Just something to add a little more flair to the art to draw people's eyes in.
Is that like are you talking about like a banner part or something?
No, it's like the icon. So like if I go to sorry, that's why you guys love us. You can hear us talk. We're just having conversations with you and with each other as the mic is rolling. But yeah, let's continue our conversation while people watch, I guess.
All right.
So if you go to, I'm just gonna go to Apple because it's easier right now, and you search our podcast. So Otaku Wars. I'm describing everything out loud so that way our podcast listeners know what we're doing. That right there. See how it's on every single episode?
Okay.
And see how it's right here?
Yeah.
I just wanted to make it like more appealing. So like maybe move that up and have like us like right there. Because like when you click it, I mean,
Welcome to Otaku Wars, your weekly
you have
source
just
of
a big
gaming
banner of
and
Otaku
anime
Wars in it.
along with a weekly topic that our two otakus
Okay.
wage war
I see what
over.
you're saying.
But
They make peace and agree, or fight to the death for.
so for example, like if I go to some of the like, see, he just does something simple, but if I go to one of the really popular ones, I mean that's the D&D one. They get a lot of listeners. Not another D&D podcast. See how intricate? It doesn't need to be like that intricate, but like look at these guys. It's just the title and then them two like artistically drawn with a little bit of background. So it doesn't have to be like something crazy. Just a little more to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see.
And like this one doesn't get a lot. They get more than us, but like I noticed that the simpler ones get a little, but like the ones that are intricate get more. I don't know if there's something to that. Ooh, I did not mean to slam that next to you guys' ears, but that did help me remember something.
You still think we're
And I'm-
dancing on my podcast?
Yes! I was like, that helped me remember something that I've been keeping it going for a couple of weeks, and that's it's an ASMR podcast.
Stop.
By the way, that sounds really weird on the other side of the microphone when
Yes,
I'm editing it.
It does.
Wow, this episode has been like our title. Okay, well, if I can talk one more time. Can I talk one more time?
It's a free country.
Thank you, man. Okay, so one thing I realized this week, and like when I was doing a lot of that background stuff, working on the podcast, like I told you, I was signing stuff for some things, and anyways, what I realized is I really love doing this podcast. I love it when people join and talk to us, and I realized I like it because like we can be free. We can do whatever we want. Like the reason it wasn't as enjoyable and it was a chore when we first started a long time ago is because we had a to-do list and we were strict and we followed everything and we were rigid because we didn't know what to do if we messed up or went off course.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just like, nah, man, let's talk about anything. I mean, they're here to join us with the talk. We're all otakus here. I mean, think about if you went to an anime club, like at a college or something. If you joined anime.
Yeah.
When you walk in, you guys aren't going to sit around a table and go like, all right, so listen up. Here's the first thing on the docket. There was a new episode of Tales of Abyss that came out. Nobody talk. Okay, so let me tell you the details. You know what I mean? They're going to sit there and be like, dude, did you watch that new episode? Oh, yeah, but have you watched... You know what I mean? And that's what I want this to be like. I want it to
But
be
have
like
you
an
seen that
open
new
talk.
One Piece movie though?
No, but I hope we do today. You were saying that
I just
people
like listening to you. That's why I like this podcast.
That just made me feel so bad. Do I talk too much, guys? Do I need to shut up? You know what? For the next 10 minutes.
No, that's why our friendship works. 'Cause I don't really talk that much, but you talk a lot. So it's just nice listening to you.
Fair.
It's always
Hey, we got guests.
listening to you is always entertainment. And Dodo Jess is back. What's up, dude? He says, "What's up, homies?"
What's up? Do I talk too much, Dodo Jess? I don't know if you heard that last part of our conversation.
Oh, did you read our title?
Oh yeah, you can answer 2 questions with 1. I want to know if people actually read the title. That's why I was messing around and I've used every single character. We did a pretty good job on it though, right?
We did. We basically just like we're just like he was like get you some. I was like Harry Potter 6, and then it just went on from there. He said no, he didn't.
See? I told you nobody really reads those. And plus, like, at this point, from what I can see, it says some of the title, and you have to click see more to see the rest. Nobody's going to click see more.
You know what the funny thing is? It says, get you some Harry Potter 6, or don't. It's up to you. ... But we also have ... in our title. For you podcast listeners, I don't know if Mike is going to name the title the same as it's on the Twitch stream.
I'll probably forget by the time I'm editing it.
Probably.
Unless you send it to me.
But our title that we have is Get You Some Harry Potter 6, or don't. It's up to you. Fair. How long can we make this title? Does anybody even read this far? I'm lonely.
Well, that part was supposed to be for nobody because I know nobody reads them. Now they all know I'm lonely. Thanks, man.
No, you got me, man, always.
No, because I talk too much.
You know what I found out?
What?
So you know Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah, the scary one.
No, not that one. The original.
The one that haunts
So
my
the guy,
nightmares.
that plays Winnie the Pooh, he's a voice actor. He's played in other things, but I've only known him in Winnie the Pooh, and it's just jaw-dropping to see what else he's played in.
What has he played in?
I'm gonna show you. I sent you a TikTok about it.
Okay, while you're looking that up real quick, what if they got him to play the scary Winnie the Pooh? That would be even more terrifying.
Yeah, yes, I totally agree with that, 100%.
Because he would actually have his voice. Also,
Okay,
did that movie drop off the face of the earth? Because I don't think it ever released.
I think it came back up in CBR one time, but I'm not too sure. I remember seeing it maybe a month ago or something. Not the movie itself, just some sort of piece of news about it or something.
Oh. For you guys who don't know what we're talking about, apparently there's it's been going around, but there's a scary Winnie the Pooh movie now that the rights for Winnie the Pooh.
So basically, Winnie the Pooh is now on the public domain, which means anybody can use the character for their own stuff. And the thing is, though, it's not the Winnie Pooh you think, because it's not the one with the red shirt. That one is still copyrighted. It's actually the one from the book.
Okay, so the one that Disney ripped off? Because Disney didn't actually create Winnie the Pooh.
No. It was originally a book, and then they made their own cartoon out of it, based off of the book.
I just realized.
Basically what Disney does usually.
This works so well because I talk and you fill in the facts.
Yeah, see, look at this.
That's him?
Yeah, that's what it looks like in real life.
I guess I should not be
It
shocked.
says, sorry, this video is unavailable, so now I can't show you. Dang.
It got copyrighted.
Probably. Oh yeah, you know what? It says 0 views and stuff. So yeah, it got copyrighted.
He didn't.
Which is why?
It's because he wasn't up in that free trade or whatever you called it.
The voice actor is in the public domain. Yeah. It's just him doing his voices though. Oh, you know what? It's from D23. That's probably why.
Oh. Good thing none of our D23 stuff got it.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't. Well, the thing is, you're not supposed to record anything at D23, so that's probably why it got copyrighted.
Anything new, Dodo Jess? You've been playing Modern Warfare? Because I'm mad that the Battle Pass isn't out yet, so I just don't really play. Plus, man, those screens. The screens are so laggy and bad. And then I didn't experience anything bad with the gameplay. But, because that's what I said to you last week. But then I finally went to go play more to see if the Battle Pass finally came out.
For Overwatch?
Call of Duty.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, now the gameplay is laggy, too. And
oh, no.
Yeah.
So,
So I just went back to.
I think I made a joke about that last week or something.
So I just brought
Oh
myself
my gosh!
back
You
to the
type
sad
in
story
you
of
type in Winnie the
Overwatch.
Pooh,
Yeah.
and that horror movie comes up. It's the first thing that comes up on Winnie the Pooh, and it has an official title. It's called Winnie the Pooh: Blood and Honey, 2022 film.
Which I'll be honest with you, I don't usually like my blood in my honey
I don't usually eat honey
or blood.
or blood.
Fair.
Oh my gosh! Story by A.A. Millen or something. Now,
Wait, is there a
Farrell
release
and
date?
huh?
Is there a release date?
It says initial release 2023, so no actual release date yet.
Oh, okay.
But it does have a story. It says, now feral and bloodthirsty, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet terrorized Christopher Robin and a group of young women at a remote house.
They had to add the young women. Yo, that means Christopher Robin's getting babes.
Good for Christopher Robin!
That's what I got from that title, right?
Okay, Winnie the Pooh voice actor, let's see. Okay, Jim Cunnings. Who else did he play? Okay. So,
Yes.
he also played Tigger. He played Taz. He played the guard from Aladdin.
Wait, that means he was having literal conversations with himself
Yeah.
when they were recording Winnie the
Yeah,
Pooh.
yeah. He plays the guard from Aladdin. So the guy that calls him Street Rat all the time.
Oh,
So yeah, that's him.
I could totally see just by his picture him saying street rat.
He plays Pete from Goofy Movie.
I see
He
that
plays
too.
one of the hyenas in Lion King.
Which one?
The good one.
Oh.
The good one. And he played Tantor from Tarzan.
What about Road to El Dorado?
No, nothing from there.
El Dorado!
Oh snap! Oh snap! He played a character in Balto.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I completely forgot Balto was a Disney movie until you just said
Balto is also a lie.
that. I also forgot that Balto even existed until you said that.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Balto was like one of my favorite movies growing up, and then I watched a live action movie called Togo, and then I found out Balto was a lie.
Then you started liking Anastasia.
Yes. which is Fox. Balto might be Fox too. I'm not too sure on that.
What about
Yeah,
Fox and the Hound?
what a casting character. He did not play someone in Cat Dog. Get out of here.
Nuh-uh, for real?
Yeah, it looks like he played the cat. According to his picture anyways.
Yo, I could see that, though.
I could see that too, honestly. He played
Angry Beavers?
I don't know about Angry Beavers.
Wait, who's that purple guy from?
He didn't play Scar.
That purple guy right there with the green nose.
I don't know who that is.
I think that's from Billy and Mandy.
I could see it. He plays Darkwing Duck.
Oh, dude, I forgot about Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck's awesome. There used to be a Super Nintendo game, or maybe it was Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was actually a pretty fun game. Wasn't as complicated as
Okay,
the
I'm
Lion
gonna-
King one.
Look up his career real quick. It said there was a picture of Scar, and I'm like, there's no way he played Scar. No way. I don't believe that.
So what's new, Dodo Jess? Doing anything fun? Planning your next trip? For you podcast listeners, Dodo Jess is our long-running guest.
Okay, so
I guess our number one fan. Really?
yeah. Thanks, man. We appreciate you. So this is IMDb I'm looking at. So this is of the list of movies and cartoons and stuff he's played in. So Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin, The Princess and the Frog, Aladdin, 1992, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Looks like he.
see you real soon.
Looks like he plays Taz in Multiverses.
KY.
He was Fat Cat in Pooh and Chip and
Why?
Dale Rescue Rangers.
Because we love you.
Played.
MOUSE.
You're singing the Mickey Mouse cartoon?
Mickey
Hot
Mouse.
dog, hot diggity dog. Played. He played in the Curious George cartoon. He is the cat in a Nickelodeon video game, I think. I don't know about the original, but with this cover, it looks like a game. Apparently, he played Shredder in All-Stars Brawl. And someone else that says Slash, but it doesn't finish it. He played in Mass Effect.
Really? Who was he in Mass Effect?
Patriarch?
Patriarch. Patriarch who? Patriarch who?
Just says Patriarch.
Dang it.
Captain Underpants cartoon. World of Warcraft.
No, we weren't asking what he played. Just what he played in. Oh, lame joke. You did not like that one. Not even a crack of a smile. Okay, just a little crack. I saw
He was
twitch.
Hammerhead in Spider-Man.
What a name. Hammerhead.
And amongst other cartoons, he's had a very good career, it looks like. Good for him. He was not in Star Wars Rebels. The Adventures of Puss in Boots.
So before we go too far down a rabbit hole,
Oh, we're already deep in the rabbit hole. Okay, KL, let's be heroes.
you had some information about One Piece.
He was in
Red.
Skylanders Academy?
Was he?
According to this.
Was that a TV show or the game?
That's a TV show.
So they made a TV show out of that?
Yep. Which is weird because...
Oh, wait, I knew that. Ario was watching
Activision said there would never be a Skylanders TV show, and I think 2 years later, there's a Skylanders TV show.
Okay, we want money.
He was in some sort of Avengers cartoon, looks like. Avengers Assemble.
You're an Avengers cartoon.
He was in Voltron.
You're a Voltron.
Powerpuff Girls.
You're a Powerpuff Girl.
Thanks, man. He was in Sing as additional voices?
You're welcome.
I didn't know there was a character named Additional Voices.
You did.
Breadwinners. Buckle up, duckies, because we got a rocket van. And that's where I'm going to... Oh, he played in Penguins of Madagascar. He was in Minions as additional voices. He was in Adventure Time. Dang, this guy has a career. Holy crap.
Just making sure you're
I'm just going to assume that he's in everything at this point.
He is. Including Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
Please
Bet
not.
you can't wait to do a review on that movie, huh?
No, I'm never going to do a review on that movie.
That's your #1 reaction video, right?
Oh, what do I have a feeling we're going to react to that?
I'll tell you what, we'll react to it once we get some followers. Tell you what, 10,000. If we reach 10,000, we'll react to that.
All right, you heard him. 10,000 followers. Oh, wait, on what? On what?
Anything.
Anything? Okay, 10,000 followers on any platform we're on. So whether it's Twitch, it's YouTube, I don't know if you can follow us on podcasts or whatever, but I guess if one of our videos gets 10,000 downloads on podcast,
That's a lot.
yeah. And I think that's it. So yeah, 10,000 followers on any of those platforms or 10,000 downloads on a video on podcast, then we'll watch that.
I'm just letting you know, whether it happens in a day or two or it happens in 10 years from now, I will remember. I'll be like, hey, Marcus, remember when you said 10,000 views you'd finally watch this? Or, my bad, subscribers?
Now that I have to say goodbye, remember me.
Where you going?
Don't let it make
Where you
me
going?
cry. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You said you never leave me. I really am lonely.
Remember me.
I'm all alone. Nobody. Oh, you really are leaving? Well, guess it's just me now. What's up? So yeah, does anybody know when Call of Duty's Battle Pass is actually coming out? Are they waiting for like the previous game's Battle Pass to be up, or I hear the steps. I hear the steps. What'd you go up there to get? Chocolate?
Yep.
You took a chocolate break? Fair. So, anyways, One Piece Red. Didn't you have some information to give on that? You were saying that people said don't watch it.
Mm.
You should do that closer to the mic, like an ASMR episode.
So, basically what I was saying is that there was like some sort of TikTok going around or something before the movie came out. And it's like, hey, should I go and watch this One Piece movie? I haven't seen all of One Piece yet. Is it going to spoil things? Is it okay for me to watch it? To go despite the fact it spoils it because One Piece is really long and stuff like that. And some people are like, no, don't watch it because there's going to be spoilers. It's canon or whatever. And then there are other people like, yeah, One Piece is really long. I don't care for spoilers. I agree with that person. One Piece is very long. I don't care if I'm up to date with One Piece. I'm still going to go see the movie because I like One Piece, even though I'm not watching it right now.
Before I even watched My Hero Academia, I went and watched the movies with you. Remember? I just like to see anime films in theaters.
What did the movie do?
Inspired me to actually watch it. Good point. Don't add points against me. Towards me.
I was about to say, it's not against you. It's totally against him.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Remember me.
Harry Potter 6. You thought I was never going to get to it.
I knew you would eventually.
No, I actually was going to try to stall out and be like, oh, look.
I would have given you up to 40 minutes.
So you hate it.
I did not like it. No, I didn't.
So 1 through 6 right now, rate them in order of best to worst in your mind. Nope. Nah, I don't know. Oh, no, keep that going. Also, I just pull out a full song like they do on TikTok.
You just pull out a keyboard. So. All right, there we go.
Good job.
For you podcast listeners, I was eating candy.
You were not.
I was. And I just drank some water. Anywho, so I think 1 is still the worst one. I think...
Thank God, because I also think that one is the worst one.
I think 6 is the second worst. 5th, I didn't really like the 5th one that much either. I think the 5th one was like probably okay. So the 5th is probably the third one as worst. And then after that, I think I really liked the second one, honestly.
Yeah, you did. And I thought you were going to hate that one.
Did you remember how I felt about Goblet of Fire? Because I think I liked Goblet of Fire.
Thought you liked it too. But I can't remember exactly. I know you really liked number 3, which surprised me because I didn't think we were going to have
So
the same.
I think after that, it's number 3. And then after that, it's 2. And then Goblet of Fire, which I think is the 4th one.
That was the tournament.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. And that was it. That's all we need to talk about. Moving on.
No. So what? So you like the movie?
I'm indifferent.
You're indifferent towards it. Fair. There are like some points like during the movie where there are like some points I actually liked. Like there are like points where it was kind of small, but like there are like finer details where you probably wouldn't expect them. Like for example, at the beginning,
I'm now half blonde prince.
they say that Draco Malfoy's dad is now in Azkaban on a newspaper. And I won't lie to you, I didn't notice that at first when I first watched it. So I was like kind of confused. I felt like I missed something. Like, am I accidentally watching the 7th movie instead of the 6th one? So I'm like, okay, no, like this is the 6th movie, according to Amazon at least. So I was like, this is the 6th movie. Like it was the beginning of the movie. I'm like, I feel like I'm missing something here. Like this feels like it shouldn't be the beginning. But then you just find out of nowhere that Snape is a bad guy, and I'm like, this is the worst reveal ever. Like I'm happy about it. Good reveal though. And then like at the end, he's
wait. Give them the facial expression right now that you said you had at the TV when you found out Snape was bad. I want that same. I'm gonna zoom in on it and make it a TikTok. Make sure it's
It
good,
was okay. Let me tell him the moment first.
Okay.
Okay.
fine.
So I found it's the end of the movie.
Yes.
And it's the end of the movie. For you podcast listeners, Mike is really close up to my face because he really wants to see the face.
To be fair, I could get closer.
If you want to see the face, you can check out our live stream during this week. It'll be on Twitch during the rest of this week.
Did you just hit him with a plug in the middle of explaining something?
I did. Didn't you like that?
No, they hated it. We just lost. We have negative followers now.
Okay, so we find out that Snape is the Half-Blood Prince,
Yes.
and I smiled. And
Alright.
my face was basically like,
Okay, look at the camera.
I'm looking at
and
the
then
camera.
I'll tell you I'm a bad guy. Pretend I'm Snape. Okay, ready?
Okay.
I'm the Half-Blood Prince. I like ASMR too. How come you went from being happy to kind of concerned?
I don't know. It was a natural thing. It's not like I can just repeat it.
I swear you were more like,
I mean, it's not like I had a mirror in front of me at the time. Like, hey, what do I look like?
oh, valid point. So I guess I should have gave your facial expression. Huh.
Yeah, basically I had a giant smirk on my face. I was really happy about it. But then I was like, why isn't the movie about Snape? The movie should have been about Snape.
I mean,
Because in the last movie we find out
technically it's
that he's...
titled after him.
Well, yeah, that's the point. It's like, it's titled after him. So why isn't the movie about him?
Well, duh, because it was already an honor to title it after him. Now you're just asking for too much.
No, I'm asking for very little.
By the way, I really do like that actor. And I don't know if you noticed, but he passed away.
Did he?
Yeah.
The guy who plays Snape?
Yeah.
I thought it was the guy who played Hagrid.
Oh, he's the one who just recently passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Professor Snape, I can't remember his name right now, but he passed away a couple years ago. I want to say before COVID, but I could be wrong.
Wow. Rest in peace. That's
Yeah.
sad.
It was sad because he was actually a good actor. He was in a couple other things.
Yeah, I think he plays the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland because I just rewatched that movie. I'm like, the guy sounds
The
like
live
Snape.
action?
Yeah.
That's a live action that I love, but I always had a soft spot for Alice in Wonderland. I really like that story.
I honestly when I first watched that movie, I was like, I don't like this movie. I really liked Through the Looking Glass though.
You like Johnny Depp?
Dude, I love Johnny Depp.
Did you like him as Mad Hatter?
I love him as Mad Hatter. He's
Did
the
you-
perfect actor for that character.
And I'm pretty sure I already know the answer to this, but did you like him as Jack Sparrow?
Oh, dude, I love him as Jack Sparrow.
Okay, so not to go off rails, but to also go off rails.
Okay. we're on the train and we're going off the tracks.
Have you ever seen the movie Lone Ranger?
I've not seen the movie Lone Ranger.
We are watching that for next time then, or
Okay.
we're watching it tonight just for fun. I don't care if
Dude,
it's
you know
actually
what's
for the
really
show.
sad though? We're never gonna see Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow again.
I know.
Because I'm pretty.
I'm
sure...
hoping that he's joking with us and he's like, "Hey, guess what?
Yeah,
Captain Jack's back."
I hope so too. Because the thing is, how are you gonna have Pirates of the Caribbean without Captain Jack at this point?
That is literally. Don't get me wrong. I like pirates. Like pirates are kind of cool. Like when you get into the lore, not like the when you get into like the mythology of it.
Yeah.
Because I like the mythology of stuff.
Yep.
But like he was the reason I was watching.
Yeah.
I liked his wittiness.
Dude, I won't lie to you. For the longest time, I did not know what Johnny Depp looked like.
Dude, same. I thought he looked like.
Right? Like I never looked him up. I never looked him up, like ever. But I liked him as an actor. Just never bothered to look him up. But every time I see him in a movie, he would always look completely different.
Yeah. Apparently, he actually I don't know if he still does this, but he would get really into his role. Like, if I remember correctly, there was a documentary when the first or second Pirates of the Caribbean came out, and like it had to be the first one because they were talking about how like when he got to do that character, he got to pick what he looks like, so he got to pick what the like all the clothes and stuff, how he was presenting himself. So like all of how he is was what he brought to that character. That character wasn't like I'm imagine obviously the words were designed there, but like every like piece of like character to that character is all Johnny Depp.
That's amazing.
And then not just that, but apparently he would stay in the role all day or whatever. So like he would always be in the role because that would help him when it came down to like acting to be like a pirate. So like I think they showed some scenes, but there would be scenes like where he's not on set and he'd be going up, I don't know, like the snack bar or something. I'm not sure if this is a real scene, but like I know there has been like cases of him doing something like this. But like he would be still acting like Jack Sparrow. So like imagine you going to get like a, I don't know, sandwich from the sandwich table.
And then I see like, Jack Sparrow, Johnny Depp.
That sandwich.
Just imagine that like he was in jail. That pile of glove right there.
If he was in jail, he wouldn't be for long because he'd be like, remember the time you almost caught Jack Sparrow.
But that's the thing, they caught him.
But he would get out.
He would get out. You
know it.
You can call him all you want. The dog is never going to come.
The thing is, Lone Ranger had a character named Tonto in it.
Okay.
At least I think that's his name. But anyways, Johnny Depp played this character. And the movie got really bad reviews, even though I was laughing my ass off. I love that movie. But because everybody said, oh, Johnny Depp's just playing the same role. And I said, well, no. One, he's an Indian, not a pirate in this one. And two, it may be similar, but that's his actor style. And if you like, this is what gets me. If you like Johnny Depp and you like him as Captain Jack Sparrow, why would you be sad to see similarities in a different show?
Yeah, also he's like, you're telling me that the Mad Hatter and Jack Sparrow are the exact same? Like, no, they're not even close.
Well, they were talking about Tonto. I don't know if that was the same reason.
I was like giving an example though, because it sounded like that person was saying like, oh yeah, Johnny Depp pretty much plays the same character. And it's like, no, he doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you be the judge when we actually watch it. But
okay.
I like that movie. I remember laughing. I just don't.
We'll give it a watch.
Actually, we'll probably watch it tonight.
Why
not? Dodo Jess, you want to watch it with us? Come over, man. How far away is Germany? Only take you a couple minutes.
Yeah, we'll teleport you over here.
Speaking of, our Bubble Nuts shirt actually has a complete. Is it completed? The logo?
Yeah, the logo's
done. That's the
done.
final or just the draft?
No, the logo's done.
Oh yeah, so our logo is done. So the shirt's almost to completion. Okay, when I say that, it sounds like it's almost hot off the press. The shirt is almost ready to be completed. Right?
There you go.
There you go. We still have to kind of like design it.
Yeah. So, back to Harry Potter.
No! No, you hated it. You already told them you hated it.
I know. But that doesn't mean there isn't more to say.
Okay, fine.
You know what I do like in that movie, though?
What?
The brothers. They have their own shop now.
Oh, that was this movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because remember I had to tell you when we were talking about the fifth movie. I said they were flying away because they said, screw the school, we're just going to start our own shop. But I guess they didn't actually show the shop that movie then, did they? Was this the first time you ever seen the shop?
Yeah, this is the first time you ever see the shop.
So that's why you were slightly confused, because they must have only talked about it in dialogue. I thought that for some reason they showed the shop in the fifth one, too.
Oh. Well, I was confused about the beginning of the movie.
Did you miss Dolores Umbridge? Did you want her to come back?
No. She's in Azkaban. She's where she needs to be. But, yeah, I thought it was a really cool design for a shop, and the shop itself was, like, really cool itself.
Would you buy stuff there?
I would buy stuff there, but I like how, like, Ron goes over there, and he's like, hey, how much to this? 5 gillings. Yeah. Okay, but I'm your brother. 10 gillings.
I would do that, too.
Be like, hey. How much for that soda? Oh, that's 10 cents. Yeah, but you know me. Yeah, 10 cents. But I'm like your best bro. $100.
But should I have a feeling at that point you'd be like, I'm just gonna take it.
I
know you do.
I probably would too. I'll probably play you back later though.
You wouldn't.
I would.
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't.
Would.
Aha!
Now,
See, here's the thing.
time for silly songs with Larry.
Here's the thing about reverse
Barbara,
psychology.
clap my cheeks, clap my cheeks. You weren't gonna tell him about that song you came up with?
Listen. You're the one that came up with it, first of all.
How dare you put this on me?
Second, since you came up with it, I was just going to let you have your moment, okay?
All right, fine. All right, we're back on track. Back to Harry Potter 6. You hated it. You think Hermione is ugly, which
No, I didn't say
you're
that.
definitely in the minority there.
I didn't say. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say that. Why do you think Hermione's ugly?
What? I just said
You're
she's
the
hot.
one. You're the one who brought it up.
I mean, she's beautiful, good looking. What's socially accepted?
Ron and
She is
Hermione are
socially
almost
accepted
together
looking.
now.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I like it.
I like you.
I like you too.
Can I call you hot?
It's a free country.
I mean, it's not. You can't just go around calling people hot anymore.
I mean, you can.
Oh yeah, you just have to face the backlash. So yeah, I guess you're right. You are free to do it. Just face the consequences.
Right. Plus, I think if someone's like, I feel like if someone were to just go up and say that to you, like, either you brush it off or be like, thank you.
All right, now give me your best Karen reaction to that. You're hot.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that. You know what? I'm gonna sue you. I'm calling the cops for sexual harassment. That's sexual harassment, buddy.
But you just called me stupid. You said you couldn't believe I said that. What, you don't think I know how to speak English?
How'd you like my Karen moment?
It was pretty good. Until you insulted me.
I mean, that's what Karens do, though.
Good point.
That wasn't Marcus speaking. That was Karen speaking.
Oh, carcass.
Carcass?
Yeah, I was putting your names together. It didn't sound as good
No.
when I said it out loud. Actually, it didn't sound good when I said it in my head either. I just blabbed it out.
Why not
Anyways.
Marin?
Marin. Carcass Marin.
Carcass Marin.
Sounds like your gamer tag.
So yeah, overall, Harry Potter 6, I didn't like it. You thought it was okay.
Yeah. I also, the only reason I'm trying to like avoid talking about it is because there's really not like,
Much to say?
there's not like, he goes off to find Horcruxes. He knows what they are now. They go on the hunt. Dumbledore dies at the end.
Yeah.
It's weird because there's a lot of major events that happen.
But
in
they
it,
don't.
whether-
But it's like you don't feel anything from it. That's how I felt, anyways. Like when Dumbledore died, I'm like, yeah, Dumbledore's dead.
Yeah, you're right. I think at that time, like, I thought I felt sad for Dumbledore, but I think what I felt sad for is I felt that sad for Harry because, like, he was caught up in that situation, and now, like, he has one less person in his life.
Also, Draco Malfoy is actually supposed to have a part in this, but it still feels like he's not in the movie. Like, how do you do that?
I think my problem, personally, with why it's not like there's not a lot to talk about is because even though there is major events, it's caught between the fifth one, which the fifth one, whether you like it or not, is when shit starts to get real. Mm-hmm. And then the ending, which shit is real. So, like, you have this movie in between it, which I guess is not right to say, because when I read the book, I was, like, just as excited to read the book, and it was a good book. I see what you're doing.
Now we're just annoying our podcast listeners.
Listen, don't ruin the 10 people who download this already. Oh, man. So you got anything left to say?
Not about Harry Potter 6, no, I pretty much said my piece about it. There is one more thing I can say. So I thought maybe this one just wasn't my cup of tea either. Because that's what I said about the last one. I was like, I don't know if it was bad, but maybe it just wasn't my cup of tea. Maybe I just didn't like this movie just because it just wasn't for me.
That's kind of unfair because you don't like tea at all. So really,
I
none
like
of them are
tea.
your cup of tea. What? Since when?
I like green tea.
Really?
Yeah.
Why'd you spit all my teas out?
Because your teas are gross.
Cut that. In fact, edited a voice where he says, "I love your teas."
Have it as an AI voice.
Yeah, one of those weird TikTok ones. It just matches your mouth magically. I love your teas.
Mike Sensei, I love your teas.
Please.
Please get me some more.
Please let me stroke your arm.
Oh my god. Okay, so I watched this movie a second time, and I was just bored while watching it the second time. I didn't even watch it all. I probably watched like 30 or 40 minutes of it. It's like, I'm done. I don't want to watch this.
Fair. I didn't watch it. So I'm going off of memory.
I knew you were.
Look, I didn't want to. I've seen it before. Oh.
Listen. I've seen Lilo and Stitch before, but there's a difference in me seeing Lilo and Stitch as a kid and seeing it as an adult.
Okay, look. I've seen Harry Potter 6 before, but it's usually in a marathon where it makes sense to watch them all in order, not that I individually pick out that movie to watch.
But we are watching them in order.
But it's taking so long.
That's because we always move on to something else.
And if I was going to say, hey, let's watch a Harry Potter movie, but would not watch the whole thing, definitely would not be number 6.
You think we should have done like a Harry Potter marathon? Marathon. For the next for a next big movie
Don't
franchise.
say we're going to do... Oh, okay.
For a next big movie franchise, we'll do a whole entire marathon.
Let's rate the Star Wars movies.
Dude, yes! Although I already have opinion about the Star Wars movies.
It never gets old. Those ones, though, should be more like reaction video opinions because there's some unintentional funny scenes in those.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like when Boba Fett dies.
Dota Jess is a huge Star Wars fan.
Oh, yeah, I think he mentioned that.
Actually, I have no idea. I was just testing.
Was that not a time when we were talking about Star Wars with him?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Dota Jess, did we talk about Star Wars?
Did we ever talk about Star Wars with you? Maybe that was someone else. Sometimes we get people and it's just like quick chats on here.
That's a good point. Are you trying to say Dota Jess is a quickie? Apologize.
What do you mean by quickie? I mean, there's a lot of terms for quickie.
All right, plugs.
What are you trying to say about Dodo Jess?
What the? Did a demon take me over?
First strike hard, no mercy.
Hey, speaking of you making shirts on that store for Etsy. When we were having our discussion earlier, and you said you found like a low res shirt, and that anybody just can do it.
Yeah.
This is one of those shirts. Because the funny thing is, I actually have the real shirt, like made by the people. Same logo, just high quality, on a black tee of a different quality, like nicer quality. This one is a Fruit of the Loom shirt, and as you can see, the logo is pixelized. And if you feel it, I guess it loosened up a little bit, but it used to feel...
Oh, it used to feel like really stiff.
Yeah, like just a hard piece of plastic. In other words, it was bulletproof. Feel free to email us at otakuwars@gmail.com.
That's not even right.
Damn! Thought I had it this time.
All right, plugs. So you can email us at otakunews@gmail.com.
If anybody still emails.
Anywho, if you want to check Otaku Wars out on other platforms, we're also on TikTok and YouTube, so you can check us out on there. Or don't. Fair. Yeah. Whatever. If you want, you can check out my channel, Marcus Hawksma, spelled HAAKSMA. Or don't. You know, whatever. Fair. So, I talk about animation there. If you want short form content, you also can check me out on TikTok. And, of course, you can check out TBIRL. Or don't. Fair.
Got you trained.
It's about a chibi named Ren Yamada who's out in the real world, and we have more stories coming soon.
And will somebody check on Dodo Jess?
He's silent.
Make sure he's okay. I'm just teasing, man. Thanks for joining. Dodo Jess, you're amazing. Podcast listeners, you're amazing. You guys are amazing. He's okay. This has been fun.
Just that random podcast listener, not Mark Wando.
Stay otaku, my friends. See you next week.
Bye-bye.